Hi everyone. Today we are going to understand what is type conversion in Python. Let me type conversion in Python. Type conversion means changing one data type into another. That means converting the data type into another data type. For example, the converting from convert number into string, it's possible, and convert string into number, it's also possible, and convert maybe integer value into float, and convert float into integer. Basically, in Python, we have two types of conversion method. One is implicit type conversion, and second one is explicit type conversion. So, implicit type conversion, it is automatic, performed by Python itself. In Python itself, there is no manual intervention required, and the explicit type conversion is another one. This is manual. As a coder, you require to do sometime do this type conversion many times. Depends on the code. And explicit type conversion, also called as typecasting. And why this type conversion required? Because in Python, so each value assigned to different data type. So the Python stores different kinds of values using data types. To store each value in proper place, it requires to choose proper data type. So that's where this type conversion mainly come, and it has two types: implicit type conversion and explicit type conversion. The implicit type conversion maximum happens by the Python itself. So let's say I have a variable called a and I assign the value 5. So this always this conversion called implicit type conversion, it is automatic. So the variable a has a value 5. So the 5 is an integer. So it automatically assigned integer to the variable a. So if we print type of a, so we will see the 5 is an integer. So if I have a variable called b and I'm typing 5.6, 5.56, and I have a variable called g equal to g. So this is a string and this is a float. Let's say I have a value called condition, variable called condition, and I assign the value true. So it is a Boolean type. If I print type of b and type of g and condition, b is float, g is string, condition is bool. This type conversion is automatically performed. It means it changed the data type, or is assigned the data type to the variable. There is another example to show how the implicit type conversion works. I have a num1 equal to 5. I have num2, the variable equal to 4.5. So if I print num1 and num2, that means if I perform the addition operation, add equal to num1 plus num2, and if I print the type of word, it will be float, because it's automatically type converted into float from int. So we can see the value also. So see here, the value is 9.5, but our num1 is int, but it took it as a float in the final result. Let's see the example for explicit type conversion, how it works. Here we are programmatically converting the data type of the variable. For example, I have a variable called 10 and I assign a value 10 as a string. So even though it's a numeric value, but assigned as a string because of the quotes, it is string. Okay. And if you want to convert this string into integer, let's say I have a variable called y and I'm converting this 10, the string 10 into integer. I'm using a by default function, int function. So if I print type of y, and if I print type of x, and if I print y, so we can see the x is string, but after type explicitly converted the typecasting, the y is int. So the final result we produce is 10 as an integer.